And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Sophie Thatcher Jack Quinn film Companion. Now, this film tells the story of Sophie Thatcher. She's a young woman who meets a young man played by Jack. They fall in love. They're together. They're happy. But something kind of happens that kind of shocks Sophie's character in a life-changing event. Now, I would spoil this part, but if you haven't seen the trailer, I'm not going to. But if you know the trailer, you know where I'm going with it. So I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just in case you've never seen the trailer, you only heard about this movie, but you never really processed what this movie is about. So, Jack and Sophie, they're together, they're in love, they love each other until Jack decides to use Sophie for a certain crime that he wants to kind of, not get involved with. And then we find out that Sophie finds off about a shocking secret about herself that she doesn't even know. And then the plan for them to do the crime together, and I won't say what crime it is, kind of backfire on Jack. And then the two of them end up having like a lover's quarrel with each other. And it goes from there, and that's pretty much it. And I really like this film as well. This movie, to me, like I said, I don't want to spoil what the big reveal is, just in case you haven't seen it. But when I first saw the trailer for it, I looked at it, I'm like, something's not right about this character. And then as soon as I got out of the movie, I saw the trailer online in theaters. I think I went to go see Wicked at the time. Anyway, saw the trailer. Then I got out of the theater. I'm like, she's that character. She's playing this. Total makes sense. And then when you watch and you find out the revelation about what her secret is, that even she doesn't even know, it totally makes sense. It kind of just goes into another direction, and it's just awesome. And then you kind of, at the end of by the end of the secret's reveal, you kind of end up rooting for Sophie. You're rooting for her character to succeed, because you find out her boyfriend's kind of a scumbag for what he's been doing to her. And it's like, yeah, he deserves what he's gonna get. And so, like I said, I would spoil it, but just in case somebody is watching this who has not seen the trailer and wants to watch this movie, I'm not going to spoil it. But when you watch it, you're going to be like, whoa. This movie's a lot of fun. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It has a lot of, tropes that a lot of the other movies kind of have that's in the same category as this. Because, well, like I said, once you get the reveal of what this is, and you'll be like, okay, yeah, I understand what he's talking about. It's got the same trope. But for some weird reason, it's just, it makes it more fun. You have this lover quarrel with these two characters, and then by you're not really sure what's gonna happen, and then you find out what the real secret is, and then you're like, I hope she succeeds in what she wants. And then you end up totally rooting for Sophie's character, and it just worked. And the side characters were all great. There's even another shocking reveal here as well for one of the other characters is kind of in the same boat as what Sophie has to discover, and it's totally funny. Totally works. So much fun. I enjoyed it, and I really thought this movie really was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. It's a new take on the same kind of genre we've seen time and time again, but it worked. It worked. It worked for me. Character development was great. The characters all worked. You like Jack Quinn. You think of me, oh, he's such a good guy. And then you find out what he's doing to Sophie. He's like, man, I can't wait to see what happens to him at the end of this movie. And then you're just gonna end up rooting for Sophie's character for what happens for what he's been doing to her. So it's like, yeah, you go, Sophie. We support you. We got you. It totally works, and it's so much fun to see. And yeah, and then by the end of the movie, you're like, I want more of that. And I kind of hope it makes a sequel to this movie, because I feel like there's a lot of story here that you could tell with this character, and we could see what happens to her afterwards. But who knows? But I still enjoyed it. So yeah. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie Companion. Are you guys looking forward to seeing this movie? Do you guys know what the shocking reveal is? If you don't, I'm glad I didn't reveal it for you, because I don't want you being spoiled until you see it for yourself. And then when you do it, you're going to be like, wow. And maybe you saw it right away after seeing the trailer. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Stay tuned for more, and thank you very much, and have a good night.